Alright, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Real quick, this video is really going to be centered around this comment, alright, that Teddy Bruckshot, alright, left, alright, under one of my videos, okay, which this was a video on the global economy coming to a halt, okay, and just through the spirit, I just wanted to address it real quick because here he says, it says, I and he's commented on a couple of my videos lately, well not lately, but um, it says I tell people at my job about this shit, they laugh at me and shit. Basically, about like what's going on, about all hell breaking loose, but mainly about the hell that's to come, because I addressed that in this video about how when this economy collapses, when this global economy collapses, all right, it's gonna lead to chaos, and in turn, what are they gonna do? They're gonna bring the chip as a means of 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 basically as a new form, all right, a new way of stability, all right, because that's gonna be the perfect time for them to present that chip, because that's when the world is most desperate and the easiest and most easily persuaded at that time. All right. Now, really, this is scriptural. All right, because guess what? They're supposed to laugh. All right, and make fun of you and not even take heed to what you're saying. And best believe you're not the only one who goes through this, man. I was in high school at one point, and I told them, and hey, imagine that, being a teenager, okay, and you telling, here it is, you try to explain to other teenagers, all right, around that age group, that all hell is about to break loose, America's about to be destroyed, nuclear missiles about to rain down. Of course they laughed at me, they weren't trying to hear that. They're like, what the hell is this dude talking about, man? Like that's their mindset. They're worried about carnal things, especially at that age, But nevertheless, wherever you go, you gotta understand that if they're not of the elect, they're not going to get it, and that's more than likely why they're going to laugh and scoff and so on and so forth, because they think it's funny. All right, which actually let me get a quick precept real quick, because the scriptures tell you, man. Ezekiel 21:10. It says here, I'll start at verse 9. It says, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. Now this sword represents the preparation, okay? All right, it being sharpened represents the preparation, all right, of the hell that's about to break loose, that the Lord mainly is about to use Esau to bring upon the earth, pursuant to Revelation 12 verse 12. All right, him coming down with great wrath. The Lord is going to put the spirit on Esau, all right, to come down with that great wrath. Okay, and this sword goes into his troops and his technology and his weapons and even his deceits, all right, his wicked devices that he imagines, which this right here, this global this economic collapse is a part of their sword or their deceits. Okay, it says it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. Why? Because when they let loose, all right, they're going to they're if you read Georgia Guidestones, man, they're trying to mass murder, all right, the masses of the people, man. Okay, it says it is furbished that it may glitter. All right, shall we then make mirth? All right, so that's the point right there, man. Mirth meaning laughter, having fun, so on and so forth. Here it is, a sword is being sharpened. When a sword is being sharpened, it tells you what it's being sharpened to do, to make a sore slaughter. So all these signs going on, we see all the global the economic signs. We see Esau bringing the military weapons and vehicles and weaponizing the police, all right, and these troops training on U.S. terrain. Here it is, they had a martial law drill in L.A. just about a month and some change back, okay, or a couple of months back, but people think this is a joke. All right, should we then make mirth? Now's not the time to be joking. But like I said, man, Teddy Bruckshot, it's it's common that they'll do that, you know. Now let me get this precept right here. This is Luke 6:21, and I'm gonna jump down to this one. It says, "Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh." Now, this doesn't necessarily mean verbatim, you know, like you know, you gotta be hungry to be blessed. No, all right, because spiritually we hunger, all right, in the sense of our yearning, all right, and our spiritual hunger for a better. Oh well, a precept for that is actually right here. Hebrews 13:14. For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. Okay, and that continuing city, all right, is it really the kingdom? We know right now this is not our kingdom, all right, but we're seeking that kingdom, man. We're constantly praying that the Lord brings that kingdom. In other words, we hunger for the kingdom. We hunger for a better life, a better circumstance. All right, for the Lord to put us in a righteous state, in a righteous kingdom. Okay, which Yahweh Shai is gonna do when He comes back. All right. It says, "For ye shall be filled," because guess what, man? Right now we go through a lot, man. You work so hard, you barely get enough. You know what I mean? Enough money. You live in paycheck to paycheck, man. All these are forms of it. All right, but when that time comes, man, the Lord is gonna be with us, man, and we're gonna be filled. We're gonna be whatever it is that we hungered for, we desired. The Lord is gonna provide. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Okay, and hey, man, there's different forms of weeping. You know, sometimes it might be physically weeping. Sometimes it just might be that groaning in your spirit. You know, that vexation. You know, that being down because you know, hey, the scriptures tell you, oppression maketh a wise man mad, you know, and also increasing in wisdom also means, you know, you gain much sorrow because you really see what's going on in the world. You really understand at that point. But the scriptures say, "For ye shall laugh." That time is coming, man. Okay, where the Lord is gonna turn the tables. All right. Now jumping down, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Okay, and that's the times that we're coming into. So here it is. It says what? He said they laugh at you at your job and all that when you tell them about this. You know, about the calamities that are coming. Guess what? The Lord said, "Woe unto them that laugh now, for they shall mourn and weep." Because that time is gonna come, and that the same thing and the same people they were laughing at, they're gonna see those men be delivered, all right, or that elect, because it's not gonna be just men. You're gonna have elect men, women, and children, all right. That, you know, might not be of the 144,000 per se, but the elect is not only the 144,000, all right. It consists of the 1/3, all right, which you're gonna have women and children and men also in there who are not of the 144,000, okay. But just to clarify, yes, the elect consists of the 144,000 men, the prophets, the Lord's kings and rulers, and the 1/3, the rest of the 1/3, I should say, all right, which are the rest of the men, women, and children that will be saved. Okay, so guess what, man? These people who are laughing now and mourning now, guess what? They're gonna see the same people, all right, that they were laughing at get delivered. They're gonna see the same thing they were laughing at come to hurt them. Okay, and oh well, tells you that in Proverbs 1. Just to get to the point, it's all right. I'll start at 24. Proverbs 1:24. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. And how's the Lord doing that? By using us, His prophets. All right, us going out there and prophesying and warning them. Okay, that's the Lord stretching out His hand. All right, but ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof. Why? Because once again, when we go out there or when we do these videos, it's not of us. It's not what we think or what we no. We go according to the Lord's counsel, which is by way of these scriptures, the correct understanding, the correct breakdown, the correct doctrine. All right, It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. See? So they're laughing at you. Don't worry, man. The time is coming when the Lord's going to flip the tables. And when everything we've been saying starts hitting and the Lord got us protected, we're going to be laughing at them. It says, when your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. See, that's when it's not going to be funny anymore. You know, now they're seeking answers. The same people that were laughing. Now, now it ain't a joke no more, you know. The Lord said, what? I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Okay? And guess what? They're going to come looking for us too. You know, they're going to come looking for us because they know what? They're going to understand at that time that it was the Lord speaking through us. And in order to get to the Lord, they need to come to his prophets. But guess what? Like the scriptures say, it ain't going to be time for that, man. The doors of mercy are going to be closed at that time. So I'll get a couple more precepts and I'll end this slow will. It's Ezekiel 33, verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will. What is that? This, the vision. All right. And hey, man, a major part of that vision is destruction. All right. Here's an example of that. Jeremiah 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Now, Jeremiah, all right, saw this as it's a future, it's a prophecy, I should say. Okay, that's why he's saying, alas, for that day is great. That day, what day is that? That's talking about the time of Jacob's trouble, and it's not gonna be just one day, 24 hours. It's gonna be longer than that. All right, but it says, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So the ones that aren't going to be saved, all right, when it says he, it really means the elect, all right. But the ones that aren't going to be saved are those, all right, who thought it was funny. Those that aren't part of the Lord's elect, all right. They're the ones who thought it was funny, man. They, you know, the ones that laughed at you, yeah, all right. So it says what? And when this cometh to pass, what is that? This, like I just explained, the destruction. Lo, it will come. So you better be sure of that. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them, because then they're gonna say, oh shoot, everything he was saying is coming to pass. So that must mean that if he said this and it happening, and he also said he was a prophet, then oh yeah. See, when they put two and two together, it's gonna be too late. All right, and that's gonna harm a lot of these people, man. All right, because after they put two and two together and realize that we are the prophets of the Lord, okay, and that everything we said is coming to pass, then they're gonna realize that they also made fun of us. They also made fun of the Lord. They mocked, they scoffed, they thought it was a joke, and then it's all gonna sink in. All right, and it's not gonna be a good feeling. All right, so last precept. This is Luke 17, verse 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. Why is it comparing the Son of Man, all right, or the return of the Messiah to the days of Noah is going to go into and explain. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given it they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark and the flood came and destroyed them all. So them eating and drinking and marrying wives, that's a state of joy and happiness, and you can say laughter. Okay. Now, when Noah was building this ark, you don't think they laughed at him? They laughed at him. They mocked him. All right. They took him for a joke. They're like, "Yo, bro, what are you talking about? What is rain?" Because they didn't have rain at the time. It was just the mist, the dew, that would keep the plants watered and so on and so forth. All right. That's why sometimes you go outside and it's very foggy, and it hasn't rained yet, but the leaves are wet and everything. Yeah, that's the dew. Okay, so there was no such thing as rain at the time. So here it is. Noah's telling them, yo, he's building this ark, and for years, he's prophesying that he's building the ark, and they're making fun of him. And at the same time, instead of getting right, they're laughing at him. They're eating, they're drinking, they're marrying, they're basically living life. And what do you see going on today? That's why I compared the times of Noah to the times now. Because we're building that spiritual ark, all right? for that flood, which is really going to be that flood of fire, the nuclear missiles, the lake of fire. And it's going to be the same thing in this time. All right. So spiritually, the elect in this time represent Noah. All right. We're building that ark. All right. Really, we're building that ark. All right. Starting with the 144,000. Okay. And then the rest of the elect which are part of that house, are gonna be saved. But everybody else, guess what, man? What are they doing? They're partying, they're drinking, they think it's all fun. They're about to celebrate 4th of July and all these different other things, and just their mind is not dwelling on Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They're thinking about the calamities that are coming to pass. And so just like in the time of Noah, they did that until the day Noah entered into the ark and the flood came and destroyed them all. And that's why the scriptures say their destruction is going to be sudden. 1 Thessalonians 5:3, like sudden destruction, man. All right, so that's what's coming, man. So, hey, this it's cool if they laugh at you, and I mean, so on and so forth. Consider that a good sign. Consider that a good sign, because they're supposed to do that. All right, it shows you that you're on the right path. They're supposed to do that, but they're gonna get what's coming to them, man. All these wicked wicked people out here, man. Guess what, man? The Lord got all their numbers. All right, He about to put it on speed dial. Okay, Lord willing, this is edifying unto the elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.